terror and economic uncertainty. This is the backdrop as the race for the White House heats up, and this weekend is key in the campaign. We are now only about 2 weeks away from the very first votes in Iowa. On both sides right now, tight races and tension, in particular that showdown right there between one-time friends Donald Trump and Ted Cruz. And just a few minutes ago, Trump upping the ante on Twitter. ABC's Mary Bruce leading us off from South Carolina. Mary, good morning to you.
Hi, Cecilia. Good morning. Well, they are neck and neck in the early states, and now there's no question that bromance between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz is over. Trump is still hammering Cruz about his birth, questioning his eligibility to be president. And Cruz isn't just hitting Trump in return. He's also now in a war of words with the nation's largest city.
I apologize.
This morning, Ted Cruz is saying sorry, not sorry.
Oh, you're right. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Andrew Cuomo and Bill de Blasio have all demanded an apology. And I'm happy to apologize. I apologize to the millions of New Yorkers who've been let down by liberal politicians in that state.
New Yorkers are outraged after the Republican candidate questioned the city's values.
I am disgusted at the insult that Ted Cruz threw at this city.
Even Lady Liberty is giving him the finger. The feud escalated after Cruz lashed out at New York while taking a shot at Donald Trump.
But everyone understands that the values in New York City are socially liberal or pro-abortion or pro-gay marriage, focused around money and the media.
But Trump got the last word.
When the World Trade Center came down, I saw something that no place on earth could have handled more beautifully, more humanely than New York.
Those comments spurred Hillary Clinton to do the impossible, agree with Trump. Clinton tweeting just this once, Trump's right. New Yorkers value hard work, diversity, tolerance, resilience, and building better lives for our families. And another first, Trump at a pizza ranch, the must-stop rite of passage for presidential candidates in Iowa.
I like the pizza.
Pizza, but no more hits against Cruz, for now.
I think I've already done that.
But those hits will likely keep on coming today as Trump and Cruz appear at the same Tea Party convention here in South Carolina. Dan?
Mary, thank you so much to talk about here. So let's go to ABC News political analyst Matt Dowd, who's in Los Angeles. Matt, good morning. When Donald Trump says lawsuits have been filed, as he just said in a tweet, do we know what that even means? And is this issue of Canadian citizenship or American citizenship a genuine vulnerability for Cruz?
Well, Donald Trump obviously woke up today on whatever side of the bed and started moving on the tweets this morning. And I actually think this is a real vulnerability for Ted Cruz. One, it's not settled. Everybody that sort of looked at this said it's unsettled. Whether you're for or against Ted on this question, it's unsettled. I think it's a question because anytime people walk into a voting booth and there's a question mark, they're going to go for some other alternative. So I think Ted's going to have to deal with this, and Donald's going to keep pushing this over the course of this campaign.
But just to clarify, he's not the one filing lawsuits here.
No, there's a trial lawyer in Houston that filed a lawsuit yesterday, I think. But Donald Trump alluded in his tweet this morning that others would come. I think he's just raising the question, saying there's a question over Ted, and so people will have a question when they go to vote.
All right, what about this New York values dust-up? Does that help or hurt Cruz?
Well, obviously, Ted's, it's a dog whistle, sort of godless, heathen, Sex in the City New Yorkers is what he's trying to say and trying to appeal to social conservatives in Iowa and in New Hampshire. I don't think it's effective. And one of the problems I think Ted has in the course of this is there could be some hypocrisy blowback. Here's a guy whose wife worked for Goldman Sachs, who had health insurance from Goldman Sachs, who went to Princeton, and who raises money in New York. I think Donald Trump, if he makes it about hypocrisy, it's a problem. This race has gone from best friends forever, though, to gangs of New York, and we're in a knife fight right now.
BFF to gangs of New York. Well put, Matt Dowd. And don't forget, the Democrats are still running, and they've got a big debate tomorrow night. We'll talk about that as this weekend continues. And a quick programming note, this week with George Stephanopoulos, tomorrow morning, George is going to go one-on-one with Donald Trump himself. Matt, thank you very much.